Hello everyone, my name is Surender. My roll number is 20951 A0231. My branch is Triple E. Subject is electronics, drives and statical control. My topic is an integrator starter, alternators and low cost high performance drive for vehicular applications. Hub our this designs and implements an electromechanical propulsion system for the 42 volts battery source integrated starter alternator using the indirect field oriented controller with a speed sensor on the shaft of machine. The design aspects of integrated starter alternator energy conversion system are discussed with a phases on the motor selection and the comparison of the various candidate machines. Power electronics motor control development and it is integration with a engine controller and a strategy for the charging the discharging the energy source. A boost converter provided by the 42 volts battery, charging the three one-phase ultra capacitor to 300 volts, thus running the motor drive system at 300 volts. The designed 300 volts motor drive system is compared with the 42 volts drive system directly powered by the 42 volts battery to improve the performance of the propulsion system. Two modifications are proposed in this paper. First, terminals con- quantities based on accurate voltage and current model flux observers are designed, which can be used for any of the self machine. Second, a current model flux observes based sensorless controller is a presented, which eliminates the need for the speed sensor on the rotor shaft, thus reducing the cost as well the maintenance of the drive system. The proposed terminals quantities based flux observes and sensorless controller from the core of direct and IFO controllers commonly used only electronic alternative energy vehicular applications including the ISA. The designed voltage model flux observer is in- insensitive to the starter resistance and the CMFO is insensitive to the rotor resistance and speed, thus overcoming the long-standing problems in the area of flux observing design. The experimental result obtained while driving the vehicles represent the demonstrate the demonstrate the effectiveness of the prototype ISA and investigate these performance of requirements as sensorless drive system. Finally, the performance of the proposed flux observe the sensorless control in evaluated. Introduction. Because of the limited output power complicated field current control and a low efficiency. The existing production Loendal alternator supplying 14 volts power system is incapable of meeting the increasing vehicle electrical power consumption. These limitations initiated the recent trends and explored the integrated starter alternator with a 42 volts power. It has a alternator to Lendl alternator and a ISA basically mild hybrid electric vehicle that is capable of providing 20% to 25% of fuel saving. As climbing in the integrated starter alternator is expected to not only meet a increasing vehicle electrical load demand but also address and challenges of fuel economy, efficiency and emissions. The fully hybrid vehicles of Honda and Toyota claims a higher fuel saving of 40 to 50% while driving within a city. The integrated starter alternator drive system has two or more energy sources for the population. That is an internal combustion engine and is a secondary power source. The combination of the two sources provided a higher motor efficiency along with the ability to quickly accelerate at low speed and a higher internal combustion engine efficiency at high speed by using the motor along the low speed and the engine along the high speed. When a internal combustion engine is driving in the vehicle, the traction motor can be used as an alternator to charge the battery and supply the electrical loads. And this integrated starter alternator system architecture. The property type of integrated alternate system is implemented on the European models. The system designed as includes the induction motor and inverter to DC to DC converter, 42 volts load and acid battery, and three 1 plus auto capacitors connected in the series. The boost converters powered by 42 battery 42 volt battery can charge by capacitor 200 300 volts in the less than 3 seconds from the cloud cold start. For a fully charged capacitor can be started engine 2 or 3 times consecutively before being charged. The regenerative action can be charged with 42 volts battery, 12 volts battery can and capacitors. The battery voltage level as is reduced from the 300 to 40 volts by using ultra capacitors and the energy source while still operating the motor at 300 volts. This gives the significant advantages the terms weight of the space reduction while an important corners within the 300 volts battery system. The lighter weight of the ultra capacitor has benefit of the more compound packing as well. The addition current shift automotive industry towards 42 volts battery that makes the 42 volts battery based on the integrated in started system. The particular fabulous compared to the 300 volts battery based system. This is a electrical vehicle. It is started with the engine. It consisting of the automated integrated vehicles also. The engines are like this. It is a high efficiency. We can save the fuel efficiency up to 40 to 50 percentage. Induction motor has a starter alternator. Three induction conditions motors investigate for the ISA application following: the induction motor, the switched reluctance motor, and the paramagnet motor. The comparison is made with respect to the cost of power, silicon motor materials, and performance advantages. All through the permanent magnet motor has higher efficiency. It is a relatively more expensive. The switched reluctance motor has advantages of simpler starter winding, and the rotor structure has been a potential and higher noise due to the rapid change of the magnetic field. And the induction motor primarily selected from the following reasons: ISA control system. The control systems consisting of following two major parts. First one is an ISA system control and interface with the engine and motor controller. Second one is the induction motor controller. The ISA system controller integrated engines and motor control the set of various commands and the vehicles in the system. First one is pre-starter mode and starting mode and generating mode and stopping mode. ISA induction motor is a controlless design. It is a machine controlless design considered to be a most important element in the drive system to move the vehicle from the zero speed and instantaneous and torque of required. The field-oriented control-based drive is the system. The best simulation has the flux of speed information from the core of the direction and direct field-oriented drive system. ISA vehicle testing result. The proposed drive system integrated vehicles. The tested drive vehicles are rolled, and the result is collected as build a data acquisition capacity of the ACE control with a compelling interval of 1000 pieces. This is the final graph of the electric vehicle. Conclusion is the major conclusion for the drawn from the presented paper following. The prototype starter alternator is using the ultra capacitor design build and demonstrate the ISA engine interface has been accomplished and with the minimal modification and under hood packaging, and the 3 one-phase capacitor connected as series provided sufficient. Thank you everyone.